So about a month ago, Jay Morrison posted on Twitter and said, bumping this after the Madrid mayor allegedly leaked that it will be Bengals versus Dolphins in Spain on November 16th. Preceding that, even Joe Burrow himself responded to the news/leak by saying on his official Instagram page, Bengals versus Dolphins in Madrid, please be true. Again, he posted this on his official Instagram page. Now, that's not true. Even though it was Jay Morrison, it's official. We are not going to be playing international in 2025. The game that was leaked to be us is now going to be Commanders versus Dolphins, November 16th at 9:30 a.m. in Madrid. So, again, I can't stress this enough. This seems like such a lock as an absolute 1,000% going to happen. The mayor of Madrid leaked it. Jay Morrison and a lot of other people posted about it. You had actual Cincinnati Bengals Joe Burrow posting about it. Yet, it's not true. The leak was wrong. This is why I say this all the time, and I'll say it again. Do not believe any leak you see. If you see a leak of this game is happening or that game's happening, and I'm learning this myself, take it with a grain of salt. Imagine someone, no matter who the source is at this point, unless it's one of the sources we talked about before that are posting all the leaked stuff, which I'll pull it up on here because we are getting more leaked games today and tomorrow. But unless it is literally what the NFL posts right here, these sources, do not believe it. And I'm pretty sure Jay Morrison doesn't even work for ESPN or something. So, technically it was, ESPN, but it has to be these dates. The NFL will come out with dates and say these are the dates that these games are being leaked and talked about, whatever. If it's not on those dates, it's not true. Okay, now could it technically end up being true in the end? Absolutely, right? It could be, because there could be something that ends up working out and, someone gets lucky and says something and it ends up being correct. But it's not official. It's not 100%. I mean, right now they're saying that we're going to either play the Bills or we're going to play the Broncos week 1, Monday Night Football. So that is not confirmed. So the international games that are confirmed is that Chargers are going to be playing in Brazil, one of these games. And actually we got, hold up, we might have gotten some more games. No, we did not. Okay. Vikings play the Steelers in Dublin. London is going to be Vikings-Browns. So everyone in the AFC North except for the Ravens and Bengals are playing international, which is insane. Broncos playing Jets, Rams playing Jags, Falcons playing Colts, and Commanders playing versus the Dolphins. So this is, again, the international schedule. We're not playing international. We're not playing in Spain. So that means that Dolphins game could be pretty much anywhere. There is no stipulation on when we could be playing the Dolphins. We might play the Dolphins week 1. There's a chance it might happen. There's a chance we might play the Dolphins, after our bye week or whatever. Maybe it can't be the last game. One thing we do know is it cannot be the week 18, because week 18 you have to play divisional. Week 1, based on what we saw with the Cowboys game, Cowboys-Eagles, maybe they make week 1 majority divisional games, which might mean we start off with the season probably against the Ravens, let's be honest. Maybe that ends up being a thing. So, yeah. No, on the real note, though, we are not. The Vikings are, by the way, the Vikings are the first team to play 2 international games in 2 different countries. So, we're not going. We are staying put in America, which helps us out. Okay, it helps us out for international, the lag of flying all over the place and stuff like that. It does suck for international fans that want to go to a Bengals game. I do feel bad for you guys. It does help us out, though, as a team. It does. sometimes you go international, go to a different country, and you lose a game that you should have won because it's just a whole bunch of a mess. So, in the end, it works out, but I do feel bad for the fans that want to go to these games and simply cannot. Like, they cannot go to these games, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So, it looks like the Steelers are going to be losing a home game. And same thing with the Brownies. But also, the Vikings are staying. So, the Vikings are staying over there in, what's it called? So, they're staying over there in Dublin and London for 2 weeks. So they're going to just stay over there for 2 weeks because they play on September 28th and then they play on October 5th. So they go over there probably on September, 24th, we're thinking, 4 days beforehand. And they're over there until probably October 9th. That's insane. So if you're a Vikings fan, your team's going to be international for a good period of time. And eventually it'll come back, but that's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.